Nathan For You continues its new season on Comedy Central. Nathan Fielder, the comedian who brought you Dumb Starbucks and Pig Saves Goat, is back with more outlandish ideas to help real small businesses. This is his most ambitious season yet. You gotta see it to believe it. Nathan For You airs on Comedy Central Thursdays at 10, 9 Central, or anytime on the Comedy Central app. No, You Shut Up is coming back. What's No You Shut Up? Why, it's the only television show that features me discussing current events with puppets from the Henson Company. Yes, the most dignified name in comedy has joined forces with the most trusted name in puppets. No You Shut Up begins its 4th season next year, and to hype the holy living hell out of it, we are airing 2 all-new special reports next month. Tune into Fusion at 10 p.m. on Thursday, November 5th and Thursday, November 12th to see me, Star the Conservative Squirrel, Bigfoot, a talking hot dog, and more as we introduce you to new segments, new characters, and new people. That's right. Our new season will feature another human being. At last, I am not alone. Find out who it is by tuning in Thursday, November 5th and Thursday, November 12th, 10 p.m. on Fusion. Don't have Fusion? Don't cry. You can watch No You Shut Up on Hulu and on Fusion.net. Welcome, my friends. Welcome to you all. Welcome to longtime listeners. Welcome to first-time listeners. By that, I do not just mean people listening to this podcast for the first time. I mean people who are listening to something for the first time in their lives. Literally, first-time listeners. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about babies. I'm talking about recipients of cochlear implants. I'm talking about people wished into existence by a spooky boy that everyone is afraid to make angry.
Oh my God!
Oh, I should welcome that spooky boy too. Better safe than sorry, am I right? You do not want to get on that kid's bad side. Because if you do, he'll wish you into the cornfield. Oh, Paul, what's the big deal? I can find my way out of a cornfield. Dum-dum. It's a euphemism. This boy is sending people to hell. Or the inky blackness of outer space, in which this little boy will find himself lost. That's right. The same character that Billy Mooney played in that Twilight Zone episode was the same character in Lost in Space. How do I know this? I don't. Full disclosure, I'm taking a real guess here. I don't know about the continuity between Twizo and Low Spa. I'll see you at San Diego Comic-Con. Welcome, my friends. It's almost Halloween. Are you already scared? Oh, the Monday before Halloween. The scariest Monday. You think Garfield's upset before. Garfield. He's outlived his usefulness as an object of ironic derision. I say either like Garfield for what he is, or shut up. Garfield, may God bless and keep you. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you will all be safe this Friday, Saturday, whenever the fuck Halloween is. I know that it's Monday now. Let's see, Saturday. Listen, don't go too crazy this All Hallows Eve because you still have to go to church for All Souls Day. It's a holy day of obligation. And it's a Sunday. So that means double obligation. Sailors take a vacation. Communion on Sunday. Jesus Christ Fun Day. Guys, remember all of these things that I've said, because I won't be here with you forever. So, Did not expect to sadden someone here in the room. But that's what death does. It unexpectedly saddens people in a room. This is what Elizabeth Kubler-Ross was talking about. Hey, you're going to find yourself unexpectedly saddened in a room. That's stage 1. Stage 2, bargaining. Stage 3, shopping. Stage 4, lasagna. Shout out to Garfield. Stage 5, you're dead. That's right. You were the dead one the whole time. Didn't see that ironic twist coming. Oh, Henry Viatwizo. Guys, this is Spontaneanation with Paul F. Tompkins. I am the second part. Here's what this show is, if you're still listening. What I do is, I have a special guest come on the show, and we have a free-form chat that is inspired by a blind question from our previous episode's guest. Then, I invite some improviser pals to come on, and we create a narrative improv, just one story, told over the course of a couple segments, inspired by details I've gleaned. And we have all gleaned. We're a bunch of gleaners. We've all gleaned this. I glean, you glean. We all glean for ice cream. Very generous laughter. We glean details and then we weave them into our story. Or sometimes not. That has also happened. Paul, why don't you shut the fuck up and bring on the guest? Good call. My inner monologue at all times. This gentleman, I think it is fair to say, and I'm not going to look at him while I say it, is a hero to me.
Is it Shaq?
No. Yes. Wait. Where'd he go? You think a guy that big, I would notice him sneaking out of the room. He is a guy who just spoke a second ago.
Is it Hitler as a baby?
It is not. Oh,
so cute.
He's still a baby.
This is a little baby.
He's just a little baby. Oh, hello, Hitler is a baby. I wonder if Hitler was a fat baby.
He was a beautiful baby, and I'm not saying that.
All babies are beautiful.
Yeah, all babies are beautiful before they take on hate.
That's right. By Aha. Ladies and gentlemen.
Wolfman Jack.
Hey, it's me, baby Wolfman Jack. Don't forget, we're the master race.
Clearly, I'm Copernicus. Who did something with a theory.
Yeah, that's right. Copernicus' theory. Ladies and gentlemen, Bruce McCulloch. Bruce, thank you for being here.
It is so great to be on a show that doesn't make any sense.
Right?
Yeah.
What's the point of these shows? What are they trying to prove?
Yeah, and it's also so nice to be on a show where the email says park in the Denny's parking lot. They probably won't tell you.
Don't reveal our secrets.
So, fans of the show should go look at every Denny's and look around to find where
That's
you are.
right. There's some super fans out there, super Earwolf fans who will pinpoint that Denny's parking lot, and then they'll start pinpointing cars, and then we're all dead. Did you park in the Denny's parking lot?
No, downstairs.
Downstairs?
No, I have a driver, Paul.
Of course.
The business has been very good for me. I live in a mansion, and I have a driver.
It's Rodney, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Rodney's still your man?
Murray died.
Oh,
poor Murray.
Murray, what happened to him? Was it the diabetes?
No, he shot himself in the head.
Oh, because of the diabetes?
No, just because he was
for
sad.
Fun.
For fun.
Bruce, I have a question for you.
Yes.
If days of the week had colors, what color would each day be and why?
Well, that's great. I'm glad you asked me that because I've been talking about this for months now.
It's weird that this was your question.
I know, and it's some of my best stand-up, even though I don't do stand-up anymore. Well, Monday is supposed to be a fun day, but it's not really because you have to drag your ass back into work.
That's right.
Or look for work, which is even worse.
Mm-hmm.
So Monday is kind of taupe.
Yeah, that sounds about right to me.
It's a taupe.
Yeah.
And maybe around later in the day when you can have maybe a martini around 2 in the afternoon, it's just a little darker brown. Okay, so that's Monday. Fine, I'll just keep going. Tuesday, I think Tuesday is underrated, it really is. So I think Tuesday, kind of a bouncy green.
Tuesday will always hold a special place in my heart because I think when I was a kid, Tuesday was the night where it was Happy Days and Laverne and Shirley back to back.
Well, and also nothing ever bad has ever happened on a Tuesday.
That's true.
I've studied the history of the world, as you know, being
day by day.
day by day, and that's the only way. I don't know much, but nothing bad has ever happened on a Tuesday. All the wars started usually on Thursdays or Fridays,
right?
But Tuesdays, nothing bad ever happens on Tuesdays.
Do you think people start wars on Thursday or Friday because they want to have like the weekend to kind of?
Oh yeah, war weekend.
Get into it.
Let's just. Go get some lances and go.
It's where the lances. Wednesday?
Well, Wednesday, they call it hump day, and I just think that's a terrible thing to say. I mean, we can gently make love to each other. Let's not hump each other.
It's indecent.
Let's not finger each other. Let's make sweet love to each other. Let's not hump. You're a dignified man. I know you're a master swordsman in the sack. I know you're wonderful. And so
I'm quite the coxman. It's true.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Wednesday is this odd little thing in the middle of the week. Doesn't know if it's coming or going. Is it an only child or a twin? It doesn't know. So Wednesday is very confused. And of course, the color of confusion is mustard.
Wait, what color was Tuesday?
Oh, Tuesday was a bouncy green.
A bouncy green, sorry.
Yes. Yeah.
So we're very much in the earth tones palette so far.
Yeah.
Now we're transitioning out of midweek, and we're getting towards the end. That brings us to Thursday.
Thursday. And I don't want to be indelicate, but a bartender once told me Thursday is pussy day. Yes. If you want to go out at night.
Let me ask, just for clarification, was this a male bartender?
No, it was a feminine.
Oh,
she was. Sure. She was a beautiful feminine. A woman who just happened to be beautiful was a feminist. Thursday is a great day.
What do we do on Pussy Day? What are we supposed to do?
Well, you're supposed to go to the bar and meet ladies, I guess.
Right.
It was his theory, as it were. I mean, he was only maybe 19 years old, so maybe he hadn't lived enough to really know much about the theories and the ways of the lady and the ways of the ladies through the heart, as you know. Is asking her questions. How was your day? And pretending to listen. It isn't really just, here, have a pina colada. I'll pay for half of it. That's not.
He was probably still humping, this bartender.
Oh, yes. So Thursday, color of Thursday, I would say, that blue that they have in Greece on all the houses?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
I don't know Grecian blue. I don't know the technical name. I got thrown out of FIDEM for a few things. Larceny.
Thrown out of what? Out of a fraternity?
FIDM.
What is that?
That's a famous school that does some things with design and things.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was a famous design school that I don't know anything about, but I sort of had the name of. I got thrown out for larceny.
Here's what we do know. It's famous.
Yes, it's very famous. So Friday.
Friday.
Kid Rock loves Friday.
Sure he does.
Everybody who works like in a tool and die place or warehouses, which I've worked at many, Friday is their favorite day. But as you know, as a trained SEAL, stand-up comedian, you know that the worst night to perform is late on a Friday night.
That's true.
That's when the drunky people come out, and a lot of people, for some reason, have birthdays. They come to this comedy club on their 50th birthday. What a beautiful life you've had, sir.
Their 50th birthday.
Little hat at half-mast over their eyes, hoping that you can somehow do something for them. So Friday, for that reason, is neon pink.
Ugh.
The color of the bad sign that might be behind your head as you're trying to entertain poor Ricardo.
Backlighting you, almost rendering your face inconsequential. But if you needed any further impetus to not pay attention to this person, there it is right there. You can't even make out his or her facial features.
Well, why do people even need a face in a comedy club?
Good point.
I know you need to use your hands, as I'm using them right now, but why? You don't need a face. You can just be sort of a headless joke teller.
Someday, science.
Yeah.
My favorite thing about that Friday late show is that it took me forever to figure out, it's these people got out of work, and they're like, we're going to meet up for drinks. Let's go do drinks before we go to the comedy club. Then by the time they get to the comedy club, you should have just stayed where you were. Why did you go to a second location? Just stay having your drinks and then go home. You'll be so much happier than being like than you're drunk wearing off while this show is happening.
Well, sometimes they would drink, have a steak, and then go have another drink.
Yeah.
And then now they sort of fall asleep with gum in their mouth. And that, those people don't really laugh. Nor do they think.
Asleep people, I find, are the toughest audiences because they're not paying attention as much as you would like, and they're not very responsive.
Well, it's also, and people who have had terrible news, if people who have just realized they have, 3 to 4 days left because of terminal cancer.
Sure.
And then you pull out your stuff, your famous airplane bit that you do that's over 3 hours long. They tend to not enjoy that too much.
That's right.
But I did have a great set once at the end of a marathon. As people would cross by, I'd throw water on their face, I'd give them a bagel, and tell them some of my comedy.
So, I mean, you were getting people... Probably initially at the beginning of your set, you're getting people 1 or 2 at a time.
Yeah.
Then you're getting clumps.
Clumps of people who they're happy because they crossed the finish line.
Right.
They're getting wrapped in foil capes, which is a beautiful look anyway.
That's right.
And then I'm just sort of laying them out.
I wonder how many people are have to cross the finish line before they say, you don't get the foil cape. Like you finished this in 5 hours.
We're out. All we have is leaves left.
Yeah.
It's from a kid's leaf collection. That seems arbitrary, I know, but
you might as well have been running in a full suit for how poorly you did.
I ran 26 miles in my Blues Brothers suit. And all I get is a leaf? That's bullshit. I thought this was fucking America, where a guy runs with another guy who doesn't like the Blues Brothers, who he talked into wearing a Blues Brothers suit.
That's right.
And even the thinnest ones are very heavy. You cross the finish line on perhaps a hot day. Here, sir, here's your autumn leaf. Fuck that.
We come now to Saturday.
Saturday's the finest day.
Of course it is.
Oh my God, Saturday. True story, I was born on a Saturday.
Oh.
And a Sunday.
You spanned the days?
Yes. It was a long, what they call a dry birth.
So it's like head came out, let's say 11:30 Saturday night.
Yeah.
By the time the feet got out, we're talking it's 1 a.m.
Well,
Sunday
no,
morning.
not even many hours later.
Many hours
later. Because I'm sort of neurotic, as you may or may not know. And I just wanted to look around and make sure everything was going to be okay with my family.
Absolutely.
And once I realized that my parents were broken down alcoholics, I thought it was safe to come out. So Saturday for me is the day that there's a lot of, I'm not a nudist, but...
No, and no one here said you were.
It's a good day to just walk around naked. And I don't mean right downtown. I mean just to get a letter.
Absolutely.
To mail a letter at the mailbox.
If you're just going to be just at the end of your block.
Yeah, the end of the block, and maybe... I don't know, if your car steers, then take it down the hill a little bit and go through a drive-through. So Saturday for me has always been a day where I felt free. Get up, be nude all day as hard as you can.
Oh, just full press nudity.
Full press nudity, right till midnight.
Then clothes come back on.
Oh my God, I would not be naked on a Sunday.
The Lord's Day.
That would be an aberrant behavior.
Why? Have you ever worn pajamas in public?
Oh, that's all I do. I mean,
like a Nick Nolte or a Julian Schnabel.
Yes. Well, yeah. Not to a red carpet event.
No,
which
certainly not. No,
I'm not often invited to. Although I did bring red carpet of my own today, hoping that there'd be
that's quite a bolt.
Some red carpet situation.
Sure.
With the fine improvisers we have here, I thought we could take some shots and Twitter them out or whatever.
Step and repeat, absolutely.
No, but I actually probably, this is true, this is the only true thing I'll say, is I have probably 50 pairs of pajamas. Mm-hmm. And I wear them liberally.
And you're talking like full sets?
Oh, beautiful sets. I went to the store, Beverly Center, not to name drop, a few years back, and I was so saddened to find out that most pajamas didn't come in sets anymore.
Yeah. It's like a t-shirt and lounge pants kind of world these days.
Well, and that means the terrorists have one. Mm-hmm. If we're walking around in sort of like an old t-shirt and pajamas. So I have fine, and let's just give them call out.
Absolutely.
Bedhead pajamas.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Excellent pajamas.
I know those.
You believe I've brought in some of the improvisers on the show here today, bedhead pajamas, and I'm always in my pajamas.
So will you go out in public, sir? Please do not evade the question. Will you go to a supermarket wearing your pajamas?
Yes, to buy an artichoke.
But only an artichoke.
But only an artichoke, which apparently we need ever so often in my house. Although I grew up, as you know, I sort of let the cat out of the bag in a sort of middle-class, drunken home where no one ever needed an artichoke. But now, apparently, living in a mansion up on the Hollywood Hills, ever so often the lady says, I'm feeling like an artichoke. So out I go.
Sure. I guess the terrorist winning was not that bad after all. Now, Bruce, that brings us...
Why am I getting a red light?
What's that?
Why am I getting a red light?
Just to see you better.
Okay.
We come now to Sunday, the Sabbath day.
Yes.
What color is Sunday?
Sunday is, and I'm trying to be honest. I can't lie to you people anymore. This is like couples therapy. It's fantastic. I think it's a jaunty purple. And of course, we all know Sunday is the best day of the week. For me, I get up, I have my long run first thing in the morning. And I learned from my father to watch football if it's on.
Sure.
Ladies, come on. And it is still my very favorite day of the week, and it is dark or bright purple.
Did you like it when you were a kid, though?
Yeah, I think I did.
Oh, I couldn't. Sunday to me was the worst because it meant going back to school the next day.
Right.
And so I could never, that hung over everything, so I just couldn't enjoy myself at all. And now, as a grown-up, I've come to enjoy Sundays very much. Like, there's something, I get why, grown people liked Sunday
Right.
and how relaxing it was. But when I was a kid, I hated it.
Yeah. Well, also, I am so old that when I was a child, Saturday morning a little bit, but Sundays when cartoons were on, and not other days. They weren't on all days. Did you know that in the old days that TV sometimes went off?
I remember TV going off
and coming back on. So
in Canada, would it be the national anthem at the end of the day?
Yes, they play the national anthem with the thing.
The United States national anthem.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
I was worried there for a second. And the flag would wave,
Yeah.
and then it would just go to static. Or that horrible test pattern with the high-pitched noise
Yeah.
for 12 hours. And then TV would start up again at, 7 a.m., something
Yep,
like that.
yep.
But you didn't have cartoons on Saturday. It was more Sunday?
More Sunday, yeah.
That's interesting. On Sundays for us, I remember growing up with, and that was another reason why I didn't like Sundays, because Saturdays, all of the cartoons, animated, then weird live action Sid and Marty Krofft things.
Yep.
And then Sundays would be like, there would be some local kids programming. Like, there was a show called Captain Noah and His Magical Ark. And he was a sort of local Captain Kangaroo ripoff and had like a nautical theme. And he was for all intents and purposes, on a boat. And I remember he had a ripoff Oscar the Grouch called Mumwup the Monster. It was like a very crude hand puppet that would come up through a hole in this desk. And whenever they would do crafts, whenever Captain and Mrs. Noah would do crafts together, the excess paper that was cut away with the safety scissors, that would go to Mumwup, who loved eating trash. And it was, thinking about it now, it's all very bleak and makes me sad all over again.
We should do some crafts. But
we should do some crafts.
But also on Sunday morning, one of the hallmarks too is it called pedophile TV?
I'm not sure. Describe it to me, and I'll let you know.
It's a talent show for little kids.
Oh yeah, we had one of those.
Yeah.
We had Al Albert Showcase, which that of course did not occur to me until a million years later. Like, oh, there's something weird about this. Like he was a man in his 60s or something.
Yeah.
And he's surrounded by all these little kids who would like sing a song from Annie or something like that. And then. And I may have talked about this on the show before. He would sit in the center of a group of little kids, and they would tell him jokes. And he would...
Children do no jokes.
Oh, it would be these coached children. Uncle Al, when is a little boy with a sore throat not a little boy? And then he would say, when is a boy with a sore throat not a boy anymore? when he's a little hoarse. And then Al would turn out to the audience, oh, they would start clapping. And then over the applause, Al would go, when he's a little hoarse. It was the same template over and over again.
I would like the show better if it was only that joke. And they told it over and over, and every child from every nation, on every land, from Cambodia even, got to tell that joke, and then they applauded the exact same amount each time. It wasn't like that joke dies off. It just keeps going.
What if that was It's a Small World ride at Disneyland? If you just were on the same, it's exactly the same, except the audio, instead of that song, it's little kids telling that joke.
It might as well be this. And when I go on the small ride, the Small World ride, I hate it. And then I start to love it. Mm-hmm. And then on the way home, I'm going, I wonder what that Small World ride's doing. I kind of miss it. Do you think it's thinking about me like I'm thinking about it?
I would assume it's doing the same thing that it always does at all times.
I think it goes at half-mast once I leave. I think it's kind of Mrs. Little Old Brucey.
Do you think it comes to life when the park is closed? Like those little dolls.
Nice
they ride the rides. They ride the other rides.
Yeah.
Now it's our time.
Let's unionize. Unionize. Oh, it's little things. Unionizing. It's a terrible concept.
This place is too gay friendly. All right, Bruce. You're a good sport for going through all 7 days of the week.
If you were going to do it, colors. I was going to do it. I guess that's what a podcast is.
That's all it is. That's all it is. Yeah. It's the same. It's the same thing everywhere you go.
When it's a little hoarse.
When it's a little hoarse. Bruce, we are looking at October 26th. What would you like to tell the people about? Well, where can people find you online if they wish to do so?
At my
email, were you about to say?
at my website. Well, my email is Earthlink, so everybody laughs when I tell them that. It's like, how old are you, Grandpa? I'm Earthlink. People under 30 all die. I guess I have I do some Twitter or something, and I'm Brucio.com.
Do some Twitter
or something.
Brucio.com, is that the website, or are you
That's
Brucio on
I think
Twitter?
I'm Bruce McCulloch or Brucio. I don't know. You can find me.
You can find
if you need me. You can find me.
And is there anything you would like to tell the people about? Anywhere they can see you, or any projects in the work that you would like to promote?
I have no projects in the works. I think my emotional mistress Janet Varney said that I have a book that's out in the marketplace that you can find. I won't tell you the title of it because if you want,
I like this.
Oh, if you want it, you can find it. Other than that, I'm just every year I want to quit the business.
Sure.
This year may actually be the year.
What keeps you going?
Just dogged determination. Mm-hmm. The love of life, the sadness and beauty of life. I'm imagining YOLO Tango now in my head as I said that.
For me, I stay in the business because of muscle memory. We're going to take a break, and when we return, we will have secured a location for our improv from Bruce McCulloch, and we will meet our improvisers. Bruce, did you want to add something?
Yeah, it's 70 degrees out. Take off your oven mitts.
We'll get you that traffic update when Spontanea Nation returns.
A lot of traffic.
Don't spoil it. Spontaneans, today's show is sponsored by Howl.fm. And let me tell you something. Will you let me tell you? I am excited to announce that the Howl app is now available on Android. Beep, bop, boop. Finally, a cause to celebrate. That's right, Android. To celebrate the launch of the Android app, beep, the Howl team is organizing a special sweepstakes contest for Earwolf fans and giving you the chance to win an amazing prize. Paul, I have a question for you. That's you. What is this prize? Okay, why would I not tell you? Why would I just say amazing prize and not go into detail? I'm sorry, I saw a ghost for a second. It is a 2-night trip to LA for two. Travel and accommodation included. LA, Louisiana? No. Los Angeles, the city of angels. Jack the Ripper's hometown. What? Not true. During your visit to Los Angeles, you will get the chance to visit the Earwolf Studios and to sit in on a recording of an Earwolf show. What Earwolf show? An Earwolf show of your choosing that the Earwolf hosts have agreed to. Well, probably I'd want to go to your show, but I bet you didn't agree. Yes, I did. You could sit in on a Spontaneanation, the show you're listening to right now. This contest is open to all Howl Premium subscribers that are currently premium or in a free trial. So whether you are Android, iPhone, or web user, you can participate. No purchase necessary. You must be 18 years of age or older and a legal resident of 48. An illegal resident of 48 contiguous U.S. or D.C. Okay, I think what this copy is trying to say is you have to be a legal resident of the 48 contiguous states or the District of Columbia. So Alaska, Hawaii, Guam, Puerto Rico. I'm sorry, you are not eligible for this contest, and you know why. You know what you did. Go to contest.howl.fm to enter and find out what the rules are. The favorite part of any contest. What are the rules? I like order in my life. Remember, with Howl Premium, whether you are on your iPhone, Android, or the web, for just $4.99 a month, you will get access to amazing and exclusive content, including all your Wolf Pop shows, the WTF with Mark Maron archives, and all the new. I'm having a hard time with this. Might be time for some glasses. And all the new Howl original shows. And guys, all jokes aside, I get silly with these reads, but look, this Howl thing is actually a really good deal. There's a lot of comedy and entertainment that is awaiting you on Howl.fm. Howl Originals are brand new shows by your favorite hosts, available only with Howl Premium. That is the Sklar Brothers, Lauren Lapkus, Super Ego, of which I am a part. We already have Howl Originals, and there are new shows coming every week. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to get access to this. How do you get access? I'm going to tell you. You got to shut up and let me talk. Get access to all this exclusive content on your iPhone, your Android phone, and on the web for only $4.99 a month. With the promo code SPONT, S-P-O-N-T, you get a full month of Howl Premium free trial. To redeem the promo code, make sure you create your account on the web at howl.fm and enter code SPONT at checkout. Once you have your account, just go to contest.howl.fm and enter the sweepstakes. May the odds ever be in your favor, and may the road rise to greet you for a champagne wish and a caviar success story.
Welcome back, brave souls who just listened to that ad. Was the ad scary? Is the idea of capitalism scary to you?
Guys, it's time to meet these fools that I call my friends. I love them to death. Sitting next to me, returning to the show for the umpteenth time. Her name? I will tell you after I say she is the host of the JV Club podcast, Janet Varney.
Hello, Paul.
Too scary. That's too scary.
I've come back for the umpteenth time.
I don't like that. I don't like that. It's really...
What's going on?
Okay. How you doing?
Janet,
that was terrifying.
I'm sorry. That's what I sound like when I get emotional. That wasn't spooky. That was just.
That's your spooky
It means
voice?
so much to me.
Is that really
you
true?
Asked me to do this.
Is that really true, though? Like, when you get emotional, does your voice quaver like that?
Does it quaver? I don't know if it quavers. What is a quaver?
I
The word has lost all meaning.
what you were doing
just
was
in
just
this
a
short
quaver.
period of time, I've utterly forgotten what
I
quaver
like people who, when they get upset, they try to hold everything in like
I'm
this.
doing the best I can just to get through the day.
I'm not mocking old people. I'm upset.
Janet, welcome back.
Thank you.
Have you been well since the last time I've seen you?
Yes. Other than a lot of traveling.
That truly is terrifying.
Yeah.
TSA, you know what I'm saying?
Don't put me on a list, guys. Seated across from you, this young lady is also returning to the show after many, many appearances. What can I say about her? She has her own show on the Howl Network, and it is called
The Complete Woman.
The Complete Woman. I have not heard it yet. I cannot wait to hear it. I've heard a lot about it, and it sounds hilarious because guess what? You're hilarious.
Thank you.
I don't know why I sound mad at you. Please welcome back to the show, Amanda Lund.
Hey!
Amanda, you have been knee-deep in home repair.
Oh, yeah. Definitely have.
How is that going?
It's fun. I'm not doing any of it. And I'm not really calling any shots either.
It's fun to watch things being done, though, isn't it?
It's a lot of fun. They put in some electrical outlets. That was thrilling.
Sure it is. Harnessing the power of electricity. That's
Yeah.
very exciting.
Yes, we're going to take a wall down. I don't know when that's going to happen.
Are you going to help smash it down?
I don't think so. Truly do not think I will be involved.
No, maybe no, not the last time you were on the show, but you worked on a farm. I think one of the last episodes that you did, you were getting ready to go work on that farm.
I worked on a farm in Sweden for a week.
You and Blasuch!
And Blasuch and I went, and it was harder than I thought.
Yeah.
Learned a lot.
Like, you don't want to be a farmer?
I don't want to be a farmer full time. But I would like to integrate some of the farm lifestyle things into my own life.
Like gingham?
Like gingham, like overalls. I wore overalls the whole time. I stained a deck. I had a baby bunny that I tucked in my overall pocket. And that was
While you were staining the deck?
No. It was
Okay.
a separate occasion.
Okay, good. I didn't want this baby bunny to get overcome by fumes.
No,
you
no,
said
no.
something because there is your blog adventures of this trip are still up, right?
Yeah.
And called Swedish Meat Gals.
Yeah.
And you one point you were talking about staining the deck and how you were losing your mind while you were doing it. Like you said, I forget how you phrased it, but that you didn't. Do you remember what you said?
I don't remember exactly, but I know it was about like the first 3 hours of staining the deck were really fun. It was so beautiful and like smelled really good.
Right.
And then I think I just lost my marbles. And then
Is it a chemical that
no,
it
it
smells
actually
good,
wasn't
but
a
it's also
chemical.
bad for you?
They used all natural. Somehow it was natural, but it smelled really good. But then I couldn't see what I had stained and what I hadn't stained. But overall, it was a fun experience.
Overalls. It was a fun
Overalls.
experience.
She's hot.
I'll let it go. Next, making a return to the show. This is your second appearance, I believe? Uh-huh. I'm thrilled to have her back. My colleague from the good old Thrilling Adventure Hour, please welcome back to the show, Annie Savage!
Ta-da!
Where did you come from? I'm over here.
That was
I'm over
amazing,
here.
right? Annie, thank you for being here.
Oh, thank you for having me.
How have you been? Are you well?
I'm well. At time of this recording, my daughter is now 1.
Wow, that's
now
crazy.
I own a toddler.
She's a very adorable little creature.
Thank you.
She's very photogenic.
Yes, she is.
For a while, she had to wear a helmet.
Yep, she had to wear one of those corrective helmets.
That's right. Oh, yeah, she was not driving a motorcycle. Oh, Annie, they're a circus family, and the entire family was constantly being shot out of cannons.
Yeah, so, safety first.
And you guys had painted the helmet like R2-D2.
Yep.
It was pretty adorable.
It made her very popular. Everybody would be like, hey, cool hat.
Is she now, at 1, she's talking, saying sounds, making sounds?
Making sounds, making noises.
Da,
She'll-
da, 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 da.
Yeah, like
kind of
that.
thing?
Like
Love it.
she knows mama, she knows dada. She'll say mama, but she'll say mama, mama, and she'll only say dada in a whisper. She'll even usually in the mornings I get her and I'm changing her diaper and she'll like smile and look off in the distance and go dada.
Wait, so she's not addressing Dada.
No, she'll
She's
think
just
of him,
thinking about him.
But she knows Dada is Dada because she'll point
Sure,
to pictures and things.
absolutely.
But and then anytime that he's out, she'll just go, mama, mama, ba.
Maybe she's thinking is it crazy if I just say Dada out loud when he's not here? I'm going to whisper it to be on the safe side.
I just want to make sure that's the right word.
My little nephew, when he was small and he was learning words, and he, you do that thing where you would point to something and then he would identify it.
Yeah.
And then you would point to the stove, and every time he got to the stove, he would whisper, hot. And he would have this very serious look on his face.
Good.
Stove is no joke.
Yeah. She knows cold. I don't know how to teach her hot, because cold she touches.
Put her hand on the stove.
No, come on.
What? I'm not a dad. I'm sorry.
And you never will be.
Wait, what do you know?
Did we start? I didn't. Are we?
Guys, let's get into some improv. Now, listeners, to aid our storytelling, we will use sound effects. What are these sound effects? Well, I'll tell you. If we're going to move laterally in time, let's say we're in a scene and then we want to show you a scene that's happening concurrent to the original scene, you'll hear this cut to sound effect. Swoosh! All of a sudden we're over there. Still the same time. It's just, that's how life works. You know how you hear this sound in your head? When things are happening at the same time? Like when you're watching the news, those people are in a news studio at the same time as you're watching them, and the whole time you can't even hear what they're saying because you're just hearing this. So you understand what I'm saying. If we want to flash back, someone is having a memory, we want to learn how something came to be, you will hear this flashback sound effect. Right? I mean, that is so flashbacky. It's comical to me. Flashback. If we want to return from the flashback to the present day or go into the mysterious future, you'll hear this flash forward sound effect. Oh shit. That is ominous. Oh, what is going on? That's me every day when I think about the future. All right. Now you know that. And now you will know where our improv will be taking place because we have been provided with a location by Mr. Bruce McCulloch. By the way, Bruce, never got a color for Saturday.
I'd also like to say that the traffic is mostly moving nicely.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Bruce, and our news chopper in the sky. Wait, so what color is Saturday?
Saturday? Rainbow.
Rainbow. Oh, of course it is.
That's cheating.
That
I
makes
think.
sense.
Yeah.
Janet.
I'm saying that's all the colors. So, well, no, it's fine.
Fuck you, Janet.
There we go.
Fair.
It's silver.
No, I think
Is that
rainbow's
better?
great. I can't believe I
Silver, like the
naysayed.
future.
Whoa!
See?
I don't trust it.
All right, here's our location given us to by Bruce McCulloch and sponsored by the new Syntax. Here it is. Our location is wine tasting. Wine tasting. A wine tasting? No. Wine tasting. We take you now to wine tasting. Oh, it's quite a turnout. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I'm pleasantly surprised.
Well, come on, John. I mean, this is the biggest turnout we've ever had.
No, I don't like to get too excited about things. I don't trust optimism. I don't trust, even though all these people are right in front of me, I still feel I'm worried that they're here. They think they're somewhere else. They're not here for the tasting. They just stumbled in. I don't know.
You think that a lot of these people don't realize they're at wine tasting?
I think it's possible. And I just don't want to get excited until I see every last person take a taste of wine.
All right.
I'm sorry. Till I see every person take taste of wine.
Thank you. I didn't know what you were talking about for a second.
I'm sorry. I'm
It's all right.
very nervous about this.
Hey, I'm a little nervous too. I mean, this is a big deal for us. We've never done wine tasting before, and certainly this town needs it. You know?
Absolutely.
All right, let's see who we got here. Hi there.
Hi.
Feel like wine tasting?
It's my 40th birthday. Do you do anything where you put a candle in a wine?
Great. So you got it.
Do
Well,
you sing here?
We haven't, but we could. I don't know about the candle in the wine. It's liquid.
Right, but what about the floating candles they sell over at Home Goods?
Oh, sure. I forgot about those. I guess we could.
I could see if we could borrow a couple.
We could hollow out a hole in a cork and.
How long will
see.
it be your birthday? How much time do I have?
Well,
You're not one of those it stretches into 2 days birthdays, are you?
I was born at 11 a.m., so...
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Her labor was very very intense.
Oh,
She was born at 11. I'm her mother.
Oh, hello. Well, this is my partner,
I
John.
stand behind her often because
Oh.
I want her to shine.
Okay, and what is your name?
Marcy.
Marcy?
Marcy, I'm John. Of course, this is my partner, Dennis.
I'm Dennis. And your name?
I'm Caitlin.
Caitlin. Very
Welcome,
nice to meet
Caitlin.
you.
Happy birthday.
Oh,
But they almost sang there.
Oh, well, we can sing it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Caitlin. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, I'm sorry. Can I just talk to my partner here for a second? Listen, John. You got to include the names in these birthday songs.
I don't. To me,
We
that's.
just met her.
I think we should charge extra if we're going to be naming people
To
inside.
personalize it? Well, I feel like that's going to drive new customers away. We're just getting wine tasting off the ground.
You're right. I don't know why I'm being so stuffy about this whole thing. Wine
You're
tasting
being
should be the
really
least
stuffy.
pretentious, most comfortable, casual place in the world,
That's
and
right.
I'm putting on airs.
Exactly.
I am embarrassed, sir.
Look. People just want to unwind. They want to, just take their fucking shoes off.
They want to swirl it around. They want to spit it out
Yeah.
after they've taken a sip.
like a regular Joe
Like
wine
a
taste.
regular Joe wine taste.
All right, let's get back in there. Caitlin, I'm so sorry. I feel like we weren't in sync on your birthday song. Do you mind if we take another run at it?
You know, I would love that.
Okay.
And let me tell you, if it's good, there might be a nice Yelp review.
Ooh,
in
let me
it.
tell you, we will exist almost entirely based on how people review us on Yelp, as many small businesses do. So we thank you for your time and
Yes.
your thoughts and your
Yes.
efforts, Caitlin. Your name is Caitlin.
Caitlin.
I picked that up and
It's
I remember
Caitlin.
it. It's Caitlin.
It's
Caitlin.
with
I
a
named
C.
her Caitlin
Caitlin.
with a C.
With a C. Okay, here we go. Take two. Happy birthday to you.
Caitlin,
No.
Caitlin.
Oh, boy. Can you excuse us for just a second?
Did I overdo it?
No, you kind of jumped the gun with the name.
I wanted to get in there early.
John, you're not yourself. What's going on with you? What happened?
All right, I didn't want to tell you this, but I've never had my fortune told by a gypsy before. This is very exciting. I hope nothing goes wrong and you put a curse on me.
That wouldn't happen.
Thank
Ever.
goodness. Thank goodness.
That's too spooky. Okay, well, you're looking in the crystal ball?
I am. It's very mesmerizing.
Yeah. It's like a bouncy green.
It really is. This is
know-
like the Tuesday of balls.
Do you know what the bouncy green means, though?
I'm gonna win the lotto.
I'm so sorry. It's not what that means.
Does it mean something good?
Oh, bouncy green is not good.
Wow, you're really whispering a lot. That doesn't make me feel very comfortable.
It's more spooky that way.
Yeah, no, I feel pretty spooked out right now.
Okay, good. I mean, I'm new at this. You know,
Listen, Mona, you're doing a great job. Everyone loves you. They like your turban. They like your crystal ball and all the colors and everything.
Thank God.
Some people are complaining it's not spooky enough. Like they want it to be portentous and kind of scary. You know
I've
what I
seen
mean?
the Yelp reviews, yeah.
Oh, listen. We live and die by those Yelp reviews.
know.
We're a small business. All we're trying to do is just serve a need for people to get ripped off. So I need you to kind of spook it up a little bit.
Okay.
Maybe pretend to almost put a curse on someone, just like stroke their face and say thinner or something like that.
Okay.
All right.
I can do that.
So next person that comes in here, like really spook it up.
Here we go. Let's do this.
And try not to show the seams. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what does all the ominous whispering mean?
Does this feel weird? My hand on your face?
Yeah, I don't like gypsies, so having you touch me makes me. Why would I say that? That seems
Oh
insulting.
no! You insulted me. Now I'm gonna put a curse on you.
It's not personal. I don't like any of your kind. Why would I say that? That seems worse.
Meteor.
I don't know what that.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So I don't know if I'm gonna get hit by a meteor or if I'm gonna get chubby. I don't know, and the not knowing is almost worse than the curse itself.
What if your life just becomes meteor, like more substantive? You know what I mean? Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe this means our business is going to take off.
I guess I didn't think of it that way.
No, I did, and then I told you.
You are so positive, and I'm so negative. We are a real yin and yang.
I know, but you know what? I think that's how we're going to make this work. I don't yet see how your negativity is going to help, but I bet it will.
It's always good.
They're sure taking a long time.
I really, honestly wish we would have gone to TGIF.
I know, but honey, this place is new, and the town, we really need this. We
I know.
need wine tasting.
And after our mother-daughter divorces, I mean, come on, we deserve it.
Yeah.
You guys are so smart for taking us up on this 2-for-1 offer. I cannot tell you how many satisfied customers we have had with a double, triple divorce.
You're not going to be sorry because a lot of times the marriage of the one will end anyway after the first marriage ends. You know, like if mom gets divorced and then the daughter starts thinking like, I'm turning into my mother, and then she divorces her husband anyhow, and it's like, you're paying full price for 2 divorces, so you might as
Exactly.
well do 2 at the same time.
To get it out of the way, to rip that Band-Aid off, you're gonna feel lighter than air. Lighter than air.
Well, we checked in on Yelp. So,
Oh, thank
Can
you.
we-
Thank you
Thank
so
you so
much.
much.
I cannot
'Cause
tell you how
our
important that is.
Our businesses live and die by Yelp reviews.
So we get 10% off, right?
Of course you do.
I'll just hit the...
And koozies.
Koozies?
Yeah, we have koozies.
Wait, sorry, are koozies the things you put on your cups?
yes.
Well, you put
Yes.
them in. You put the cup in the koozie.
You put the cozy
I
in
never
the,
thought about
on
it
the
as
cup.
you're putting it on the
That's
cup.
a real glass half full attitude. I like you.
I like you. I like you.
Her name is Caitlin with a C.
With a C. I like that.
Caitlin,
I like
that's
that.
sassy.
I
That's
like
very
you guys.
sassy.
I really like you guys.
I like you too, Caitlin. Hey, listen. What are y'all doing next Friday? Because there is an event happening. It's
Let me
something-
just ask you this. Do y'all like wine?
Oh,
But it's my birthday.
it's
we
her
were gonna
birthday.
go to TGIF, but we could, I mean,
Oh, don't go to that
Wine
stuffy
is-
place. That place is so highfalutin. You need to go to a nice, reasonable, casual wine tasting.
You don't want to go to some pretentious restaurant like TGI Friday. Well, I'm sorry, TGIF. They call it by the initials. 'cause it's
Ooh,
so
look at how
pretentious.
many buttons I have on, trying to make you feel small because you don't got as many. No, thank you.
We don't have that many buttons.
no, I have
She's got a good
none.
point.
You have no buttons?
I don't have any buttons.
No buttons
Not
on your
even
clothes at all.
on my pants.
Well, we do have a just divorce button that we will very happily throw in on top of the koozie.
It's true. It will not hold up your pants, but it is a button that you can adorn your clothing with.
Congratulations, y'all.
I think we should do the wine.
Let's meet up a week from today.
Oh my God, look who's here! I'm sorry we're late, y'all. We were like running all over around town. We didn't know where this place was.
We did get lost. We got lost. We're so embarrassed.
We got lost.
Oh, no, it's fine. They're taking a really long time back there doing something.
Who? The proprietors of wine tasting?
Proprietor.
Oh, they need to watch out because if they get a bad Yelp review or two, they are
can't.
going to shut down immediatamente.
Small business lives and dies by Yelp reviews.
I hear that. Now, anyway, y'all, I want to say happy birthday to you first and foremost, Caitlin. I do remember it is a very special
Thank
event
you.
today.
It's my dirty 40.
I wish you wouldn't say that.
Y'all, Caitlin's going to get with some trouble at wine tasting tonight.
Now, you all have been divorced a week, so how many people have you gone out on dates with in the last week?
I'm at 0.
Betsy, she is at 0.
Zero? Why are you at zero, girl?
It's hard. I know I'm double her age, so
She's
I had her
80.
when I was 40.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
After 11 hours and 1 minute of labor.
You look
she was born in
so
2 days.
good.
Stop. Thank you.
I would have
really
said
do.
you're like 70.
Oh, I drink water.
Smart. So smart.
A lot of people think I'm her mom
It's true.
when we go out.
I believe
We're
it.
sisters.
I believe
Sometimes.
it.
Do you
I
not
believe
drink
it.
as much water?
I drink no water and I smoke 3 packs a day.
Oh, honey, you have pruned up something fierce. We
I
gotta
know.
do something
She's
about
only
that.
40.
But you know what? I feel like you're working it. Like there's something about it. Like just all your crags. I don't know. It's like it's
And there's
stunning.
something about your brown teeth. It is like the end of a day on a Monday when I've had a martini. That's what it reminds me of. When I look at your teeth, it's really something.
I look like one of those horse ladies, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a half lady, half horse.
Oh, well, I meant someone who rides horses.
Like
maybe
Julia
not.
Roberts, sometimes that people say she has a horse face. I think she's very attractive.
Oh, I think you guys are misunderstanding. Actually, I meant I look like someone who rides horses, not that I look like a horse, though I can see that too.
To be honest with you, this reminds me of the funniest joke my nephew told me the other day. He was competing on one of those programs where everyone tells the same joke, and then the audience judges to say which one was best. He had this funny joke. He said
He did it on the TV show?
He said what? He
Oh,
said
is
what?
that what he did? He did it on the TV show?
He sure did.
Next up, we have little Jordan. He's going to tell a joke. Jordan.
Captain Carlsberg, I have a joke for you.
Oh, hold on a second, son. And don't forget, Carlsberg beer. It gets you fucked up. Go ahead.
But what is...
Oh, boy.
What is the...
You got to spit it out, son.
What did the sheriff say to his horse?
What did the sheriff say to his horse? What did he say, honey?
Why such a long face?
Why? Oh, this is unprecedented. It has never happened on Captain Carlsberg's show. This is the first time a child has been booed on television. I'm sorry, Jordan. Your joke was not good, and it will be cut from the broadcast.
He was so funny. I laughed and laughed and laughed.
So it's when it has a long face, because the horse has a long face.
Exactly. Is that what you meant, darling?
Well, yes.
I thought so.
Now, I don't mean to be crude, but I'm getting a little irritable that I haven't had alcohol in the last 20 minutes.
She's had so much Carlsberg
Fair
beer.
enough.
Is her that's her water.
That's like she starts off with a little
She
Carlsberg.
starts with the Carlsberg
then
beer.
moves on to some wine.
She gets a martini on Mondays too, and then we're trying to get the wine, but the people are.
Hey everybody! Sorry we're so late.
So
getting
sorry.
this. We just had a few bottles we wanted to open. You know, we don't do that screw-top nonsense.
Yeah.
Screw-top.
Good.
Screw-top.
The screw-top nonsense.
Let's try not to sound so pretentious with our pronunciation of screw-top.
You're
okay?
right. You're
Screw-top.
A screw-top. A screw-top.
Well, let's see. Who are your friends with their backs to us? Oh, hello.
Oh, hi! We do this thing where we like to act like we're on a sitcom, and only when attention is drawn to us will we flip around and smile surprisedly.
John.
What's up, Dennis?
It's our ex-wives.
Oh, God.
Uh-oh. This looks like trouble at wine tasting. What's going to happen? Things have become complicated, I think. We will find... I'm not entirely sure they're complicated. It seems like they could be. They're not uncomplicated. We'll find out what happens as our story continues and wraps up all in the same block when Spontaneation returns. What good is sitting alone in your room? Honestly, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. I'm not going to say it again. Come to see Spontaneanation live. See it live at Largo at the Coronet, Saturday, November 7th. Look, I'm going to be honest with you. When we do this show in the studio, we sit around a table. Ugh. Can you imagine? What is this, the first Thanksgiving? Sitting around a table talking to each other? Sounds too much like healthy family to me. Don't like it. Well, when we do it live, oh my God. You guys, forgive me for taking the Lord's name in vain, but I think he's going to want to hear this. We put on headset microphones, which granted, I fiddle around with mine too much and it makes a noise. It's terrible, but I'm not going to do that anymore. And we run around like a bunch of damn fools doing our improvisations. Plus, you get to see the interview happen live, and this time, it's a very exciting person, Keegan Michael Key. This guy is the best. Hilarious. And our improvisers, Spontaneanation All-Stars, Craig Kakowski, Chris Tallman, and Gene Villapeak. Will Keegan sit in on the improv? I would not doubt it. I think I said sit in on the improv, right? That's what I meant to say, but I think I got so excited. I started blurring all my words together. You know how sometimes you get so excited about a thing, you want to say every word in the English language at the same time and maybe throw in a few Latin phrases and a French.
That's how I feel about this. Come to see Spontaneation Live Saturday, November 7th. There will, of course, be exclusive live moments that you will only see on the show. They will not be shared with the podcast audience. That it feels like a real snub when I'm talking to the podcast audience right now, but I think everyone understands the deal. There will be a meet and greet after the show. Me, Eban Schletter. Either most or all of the cast will be there to shake hands, sign things if you want things signed. There will be posters by Nathan Diffie for sale. Great poster that looks like the board game Clue, but with all of our faces in there as the characters. And did we all show make something else for you? Did we also make a non-North American variation like Cluedo is to the board game Clue? Yes, there's a poster that reads Spontaneanation Dough. Why did I do that? Come get one of those. Come get both. Trade with your friends. And of course, as always, free stickers. Yeah. I saved that for last because I know people they're like, dazzle me, Tompkins. And then at the end, I throw in free stickers like, you should have said that first. People love stickers. For tickets, go to paulftompkins.com/live. And you better do it because this show is definitely going to sell out. Goodbye. From me as the ad person, but keep listening to the show, which is still going on.
Never have I been more sure that gypsy's curse was not a positive sign of things to come about my life being more complete.
Do you think that your life is getting meatier now?
It feels like it's getting very meaty indeed.
All right. Well, let's go back out there and talk to everyone.
I hope this doesn't get confusing.
I can't. Why would it?
For me, emotionally, I still love my ex-wife.
Confusing. No, you still do?
I do.
But she was terrible to you.
I know. I think that's why I loved her so much.
She was terrible to you.
I know.
You look stupid. You big old stupid and your stupid face.
Hey, I'll talk to my husband that way, stranger. I don't know who you are, how you got in our house.
Whatever.
Get out of here, you weirdo.
In fairness, that was my other first ex-wife.
Oh, great.
I was just sorting out I had some of her old albums that I had to give her.
Do you know what, John? I don't think you're great in the husband department. And if you were a small business, guess what I'd do? Leave you a poor review on Yelp.
Betsy, you don't mean that.
I mean it like a heart attack. I don't like your husbandry. I think it stinks.
Do you mean what I think you mean when you say husbandry? I'm not sure. Is that a noun that works
like
for being a husband?
The business of being a husband, right?
Well,
no?
Fair enough. I'm
I
sorry
wrong?
I don't have your fancy TGIF vocabulary.
How dare you throw that in my face? I got educated at TGIF.
I mean, I know they have one of the best colleges in the United States, but that doesn't make me hate them any less.
Well, just because they're a big business and they're immune to Yelp reviews, you think you can just go around hating my alma mater?
Must be nice.
Well, it is nice, John.
And by the way, one thing I will not miss from this divorce, although I will miss almost everything else because I really don't want us to get divorced, is you singing that foul alma mater to TGIFU in your sleep, in the shower, when you're making toast, when you're making toasts at events. I can't hear it. If I hear it one more time, I swear to God, Betsy.
Well, Hey y'all! What a wonderful occasion this is. Everybody shut the fuck up. I got something to say. Listen, what a beautiful wedding this is. And all of y'all are so filled with love. And I just want to say to the happy couple a little something that goes like this.
No, God, no.
Thank God it's Friday, thank God indeed. We look to you for the skin of a sheep, 'cause we're graduating and moving into the world. TGIF, I'm a Friday's girl. Everyone cried. God! How dare you! I'm so glad I'm getting divorced. I hope I hope you get something bad that happens to you, and I hope I never see you again. And if I do see you again, it's gonna be weird.
Hey, Dollface! Betsy!
Hey, what?
Hey.
What?
We keep playing this game since we got married.
That's right, my husband's here, y'all. Say hello to Vince, everyone.
Hi, Vince.
Hey, you look like a birthday
Vince.
girl. Are you turning 80?
It's my Nope, my mom is 80. It's my dirty 40 today, and I hope no one minds. I've already cracked open this Riesling.
No, we are fine with it, honey. That's the only way to have a good time.
That's why I came to wine tasting. Yes, if everyone just have some wine and taste it, and it's there's no need for this to be uncomfortable.
Not at all, Vince. You look so good. It's great to see you.
Thanks, doll.
Vince, I don't see any reason why we can't be adults about this. Welcome to our wine tasting.
Hey, thanks. If it's pretty good, I might leave a good review.
Vince, this is my ex-husband, John. He's a miserable failure.
This is Johnny.
Yeah.
Oh, Betsy. Not what I pictured.
Oh, don't call him Johnny, because that's too pretentious.
Oh.
Nicknames are for rich people, he always said.
I don't care for it.
Well, all right.
Listen, I hope you guys are all having a great time. Dennis, could I speak to you for a moment, please? I cannot do this.
John.
I cannot do this.
You gotta do this.
She is out there with her new husband.
I know.
I cannot do this. I still love her.
You gotta do this, man.
I don't know what to think about this curse. Does the curse mean that I'm being haunted by my past relationship? Does it mean that I'm supposed to do something to make my life more meaty, which is to win her back? I don't know what to do. I feel so lost.
Wait, is meat a good thing in this situation? Like, I mean...
Well, there's still a conversation being had in the Health Advocates of America about whether red meat is good for...
Shut up. Was the gypsy... Did she happen to mention if she was a vegetarian?
What do you mean by meteor? I don't know what to make of this.
It's not.
And listen, Mona, also, if they press you for details, be as vague as possible.
Okay. I'm a vegetarian. So, meteor.
All right, well, I guess I still owe you that $50.
Yeah.
So... Here that
and
is.
if you could leave a review on Yelp.
Okay. I also realize now that I gave her a bad review on Yelp. That probably wasn't a good idea, curse-wise.
Not a good idea. God, I hope everything's going okay out there. So now, tell me about your ex-husband, Caitlin.
Dan?
Yeah. What was he like? You're making a lot of little noises. What was he like?
Dan? Yeah, he was, everything that most Dans are. Conceited.
Oh, you said a mouthful there.
What was the final straw? Hey, what's up? What did you want to talk to me about?
Dan?
Yeah,
so
it's me.
you once again forgot to refill the Brita after you drank all the water.
Yeah.
And I can't do it anymore.
What?
I'm turning 40 this October, and I can't do it anymore.
What are you saying?
You're a no-good surfer, okay? Why don't you just go live your life on the boat like you want to anyway?
But I love you because, you find me attractive.
Yeah, Dan, you're hot as shit. You're hot as shit, okay?
Yeah, you always say I'm hot as shit.
But that hot as shit does not a marriage make. I'm sorry, Dan, I can't.
Wait a minute. This is not what you said in our vows.
Caitlin, I promise to always be awesome for you. Okay, now you go.
Dan, I promise to love you no matter what. And I realize that you're not super smart.
Right.
But you just being hot as shit is enough and always will be. Bye.
All right, so that's just to check in front of everybody here. That's all I ever got to do, right? Just be hot as shit?
That's right, baby.
Okay.
like not what you said it would be.
People change, Dan. People change.
I didn't. I'm exactly the same.
No, you got a little fat.
Ugh.
You're still hot as shit, but you've gained
Like
about...
I carry it well, though.
You carry it so well. It's insane.
People would be surprised to find out how fat I am if they weighed me.
It's all in, like, somehow it's fat, but it looks like biceps.
You know what my secret is?
What?
And I'll tell you this as a parting gift. I pull my trunks up over my navel.
High-waisted trunks?
That's right. Oh, what happened?
So anyway, that...
Okay, so your ex-husband was hot as shit, but he got fat, even though he hid it well. And Marcy, I don't remember you getting into much detail about you divorcing your husband. Now, knowing that you're 80 now, that feels like pretty late in life to start again.
And you were the first divorce, right?
Yeah, I was hesitant, but I want to be best friends with my daughter, so.
Well, how did your husband take it?
Oh, honey, use your breathing tube. Use your breathing tube. There you go. Listen, you know I love you.
Oh, I love you so much.
I love you so much. And you know our daughter is going to be turning 40.
Our sweet Caitlin.
So I'm getting a divorce.
From who? Oh, from who?
Okay, honey, I tried to just do it, rip the Band-Aid off, but that didn't work.
You're so beautiful. You've never looked. You don't look a day over
Can't
50.
I've got to go.
Can I make you a sandwich?
Oh, God, honey, don't make this harder than it. Don't make it. I need your breathing to.
Here.
Thank you.
No, I can't breathe.
Oh, God, honey, take it back. And then when we both woke up, it was, I think then he got it.
Oh, my.
I still love him, but, my daughter was going to do it, so.
No, it only makes sense. You did the right thing.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, y'all. Dennis? Yes, Betsy. I think there's someone here who wants to talk to you. You haven't seen each other in a while. Yeah. Can we step into the other room here?
Of course. Hi.
Hi, Adele.
How are you?
I'm okay.
You seem okay.
I'm starting this new thing, wine tasting, and I think this town could really use it.
I know. This is a town that, first of all, the fact that we have not been able to dance here since 1987, it's a very uptight world.
It's weird, right?
Yeah.
That it's lasted this long?
Yeah.
1987.
1987. Just so many things have happened since then. For us to still not be able to dance, I think it's a travesty.
Yeah. I thought we came real close in that one city council election.
Well, there was that point at which people were, leaving really bad Yelp reviews of the town.
That's
and
right.
I thought that the mayor would finally change his mind, but he did not.
No, he sure didn't.
I don't care what the polls say. I don't care what the media says. I don't care what Yelp says. We will not have dancing in this town.
What happened to you when you were young to make you hate dancing so much?
Oh, good question, Kathy.
So, I'm going to be mayor someday. So why don't you come to the prom with me and you'll be able to say, like, I went to the prom with the mayor before he was the mayor.
Not only will I not go to the prom with you, I don't want to see you at the prom at all.
What?
I don't want to see you there. I don't want to smell you there. I don't want to taste you there. And I certainly don't want to see you dance there.
She's going to be the prom queen, so.
I choose not to answer that question because it's very personal, but it remains important that this town never have dancing ever. And I'm saying it's retroactive. That all recorded dances be stricken from our city's records.
I don't even know how we start doing that.
I hear you whispering, you sons of bitches.
Anyway, I sort of feel like we would have made it if we'd been able to dance, but as everyone knows, that wasn't possible, and so I feel that the passion from our relationship was lacking.
Adele, why don't we... I mean, this is going to sound crazy, but I don't know. I feel like I'm into doing crazy things now. I started this business and...
Well, you do seem very changed, and considering that I first married you to get my green card, it did blossom into a relationship of love, and...
Do you ever get back to your former country?
I can't believe you're moving out of our country.
Listen, y'all, I have got to get to the States. They have freedoms we have not even dreamt of here.
That's right, you gotta do you, girl.
You know what I mean?
What are you going to do in America?
Well, first off, I'm thinking about starting some sort of a divorce business. While I don't have a law degree or any capability or really any knowledge of how marriage works, I do feel that people have the right to be divorced.
In America, you can be whatever you want.
In America, I can be whatever I want.
Except the dancer.
Yeah,
Well, it depends on where you go.
that's true.
New York City. You could go to New York City and dance.
I've thought about that, but instead I've decided to go to Unnamedville, USA.
Do you think you'll ever come back to your home country?
I doubt it. It is a very long way.
And you're going by boat, correct?
Yes, I am.
Hey, one question. Tanya, I always wanted to know...
Get away from you! To get away from you!
Oh, my God!
And I take that very seriously. I appreciate the sacrifice that you made for me, and I do feel still a spark. Yes, I do.
I knew you did. I knew you did. You know what's funny? I was making fun of John because he's still in love with his ex-wife, and she hates him.
I know.
But I love you too,
I
Adele.
love you so much.
Here's what I was going to say about crazy stuff. What if we just danced? What would happen? What if I put on some music and we went out there to wine tasting and we all danced?
I never thought I would say this, but I will take that risk if it means it will save our marriage, which has already ended but could begin again.
Adele, it's not just going to save our marriage. It's going to save
our
the
town.
And probably the Yelp reviews will save one tasting.
God, this is amazing.
All right, let's get out there. Anyway, I said cut off the head. It's not a joke. It's not a joke.
That's
Weird.
a sad way to put your dog down.
Yeah. We're laughing through the pain.
He's just had that arthritis and it was sad.
You gotta do it, you gotta.
He bummed me out to look at him. You know what I mean?
Get the head
Betsy, you're still as charming and as funny as you ever were.
Thank you, Dawn. You're still a pretentious loser.
Thank you. I think I have something going with...
That's still how I feel, right? Did my feelings change?
No,
I don't
you
think
feel
my
the
feelings
same.
changed.
I think you hate me and I still have you.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
No, it's
Me, your husband, remember?
real soap opera.
Yeah, that's right.
Real soap
I'm still
opera.
married to Vince.
Hey.
And my life is
That's
great.
right. That's right.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah, very cool.
Come on, it's Carlsberg beer.
He
Cool.
brought his own beer to a wine tasting. That's how
That
cool
doesn't
he is.
get much more cool than that. I
knows
feel
what he likes.
sheepish.
When you get this many koozies in your backlog.
Yeah, he gets a lot of coos.
he's
a lot of koozies.
He really rakes in that coos, huh?
I feel like y'all are saying something different.
It's my social awkwardness. I apologize.
No, he really pulls in the coos.
Okay. I think...
Listen, the truth of it is that I have a curse on me, set on me by a gypsy, and she said my life would be meteor, and I don't know what that means, and I'm saying a lot of things that I'm afraid of. I don't know what's going to happen. I still love you. I still love you, Betsy.
Wait, you got a gypsy curse on you?
Yeah, I think so. I'm actually not sure.
Ooh, Vince, I'm sorry. This sounds pretty cool. And unpretentious.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything more unpretentious than...
Wait, did I want you to be pretentious?
I'm
You
not-
thought I was pretentious.
I don't
Because I went to TGI
That's
Fridays
right, I did.
for my
I did.
education.
I did.
Anyway, this sounds very working class to me, having a gypsy curse.
Oh, well.
I'm standing here in my wine tasting overalls. I'm just a man with
my
a gypsy
God.
curse, looking at his ex-wife, asking that ex-wife to love him.
John.
Betsy?
More than getting.
Oh, God, you get so
I'll get
wavery.
emotional.
You get so wavery, baby doll.
Vince, I'm Caitlin. It's my birthday. You look like a real coos hound.
Hey!
He's collected koozies in all 50 states.
I got 50 of them. 51 for Puerto Rico.
The protectorate.
Ugh, the most pretentious state.
John, don't ruin it.
I'm sorry.
Is that? Listen, I'm ready to ditch Vince and come back to you if you can answer one question.
Okay.
Is that a baby bunny in your overalls? You just happen to see me.
It's the baby bunny that you gave me on our wedding day that I had taxidermized.
I forgot he died.
I keep it with me all the time. Sometimes when I'm home, I make it do a little dance, although I don't let anyone see because even dead bunnies aren't allowed to dance in our town.
That's right. Nobody's allowed to dance.
I will tell you something right now, and I don't care. May the gypsies curse me till kingdom come. I would make this dead buddy dance right now if I thought I had a chance with you.
Well, tell that dead baby bunny to get his dancing shoes on
Okay.
because I still love you.
I need a minute.
Okay.
All right, listen, I think we really got a chance here. I want to make you dance. I don't know if you feel comfortable with that, but, No. Oh, thanks a lot. I'm going to pretend you didn't say that. Yep, we're all good.
Okay, where'd you go?
I just had to taste some wine.
All right.
Make sure it was okay to give to the birthday girl. Happy birthday, Caitlin.
Good news, y'all. John and I are getting back together.
It's okay, Vince. Come fuck me.
Yo. Hey, it is a Thursday.
And it's wine tasting. There's no rules established.
I don't want to interrupt to talk about fucking, but
But guess
Dennis
what?
and I have made a very, very dramatic decision.
It includes fucking, by the way. But we're also going to start dancing. Join us, everybody.
What are your legs doing?
Hey, Caitlin.
Wow, everyone's waltzing. This is amazing.
Oh my God. Well, we are a very casual town. Waltzing just seemed like the right thing to do for a bunch of down-home, overall-wearing wine tasters.
Check out that box step.
Hey, John, look up through our glass ceiling at the night sky. What the fuck is that? It's getting closer.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh, God.
It's a meteor!
And it all happened at a place called wine tasting. Janet, where can people find you online?
You can find me at Janet Varney on Twitter, janetvarney.com, and the JV Club podcast.
Anything you'd like to promote?
Wow.
Tying my shoe.
I want to say, first of all, that you tie a shoe like nobody else.
Do you know, I think I tie my shoes incorrectly. I feel like there's a better way. I know there's better ways to tie them.
I never learned how to. I had to self-teach myself, and I don't think that I do it right.
My shoes come untied all the time.
Also, when I double knot, I can't ever get them unknotted. I have to like pick them apart, and I know that there's a way to double knot that doesn't cause that. If you know of a way to double knot that doesn't cause that, you can tweet me at Janet Varney and let me know.
I will also say my friend David Reese, who hosted a show called Going Deep with David Reese, which I think is going to be, has been picked up by the Esquire Network. He did an episode all about the best way to tie your shoes. He investigated it in depth. That is worth seeking out and finding. I am going to do that my own self.
Certainly need to.
Well, anything you would like to promote?
You know what? I think by this time, probably this season 2 of You're the Worst is in full swing. So go check it out if you haven't already. I'm sure you can find some old episodes to be delighted by.
YTW, y'all. Amanda, you already got your purse. You're ready to go.
You know you can't take those with the headphones with you. You can't take those with you.
Whoa, where can people find you online?
At Amanda Funbuns on Twitter and Instagram.
And what would you like to tell people about?
Check out the Goosebumps movie where I play a police officer.
That's right.
And have a happy Halloween.
Do you, without spoiling anything, do you get goosebumped?
I may.
Oh, I just got chills when you said that.
I got goose flesh. That's gross.
I hate
when
that.
people say that.
It really is.
It's disgusting. Annie Savage, where can people find you online?
At Annie_Savage. I've not updated my website since even the last time I was on the show. I went home and it was like, there's San Francisco Sketchfest, which was back in February. So don't go there, because that's probably
Leave it up, because I'm just going to try to get you guys to do it this year.
Come back around.
Oh, I would love to.
Right?
Yeah, other than that, that thing I promoted last time.
Yeah.
My podcast with my husband.
Ah, she did it. Remember? Last time she was here,
I remember.
She said this would make her do it.
We haven't done it yet.
But you know what?
I'm praying at the time that this comes out. But we will have something up tomorrow because we have to, because I think that's technically when.
Tomorrow meeting as of this recording?
As of this recording.
Right.
My promises must be kept. So, yeah, because you know what? This is why we're doing the podcast. Our podcast is called The Baby is Sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
We have a Twitter, Sleeping Baby Pod. At Sleeping Baby Pod. And it's a parenting podcast, parenting in Los Angeles, and a humorous look at parenting in Los Angeles, I guess. We're still working on the same time.
There.
Yeah, so.
The Baby is Sleeping. Sleeping Baby Pod. I hope so.
But that's why we haven't had it yet. Babies are so much work, you guys.
They're a lot of fucking work.
They are. June Cleaver is. Shut up, man.
And then when the baby's asleep, the last thing you want to do is start doing more work.
But you have to, because you can't do anything when the baby's awake. So that's our time to catch up, and we will have special guests on, talking about their childhood and even other parents and whatnot.
Can my episode be called "When the Cradles Are Rockin', Don't Come Knockin'"?
Can my episode be called?
Okay.
I've been asked.
I'm so sorry.
And she asked me to give a title of my episode. That's not true.
None of that's true, but I'm smiling through it.
Nice. Eban Schletter, you can find him at ebanschletter.com. He has a podcast of his own called Eban Schletter's Fantastical Musicorium, and there is a spooky Halloween episode of it that is still up. Check that out. He also has a free bonus album that you can get, Haunting Sounds of the Spooktacular Phantasmagorium. Now just put all that into Google and you'll find it. But you can find everything, all the details at ebanschletter.com, which you should go to because Eban Schletter is only the best. As for me, what would I like to promote? The usual stuff. Let me tell you what. No, you shut up. Watch it on television on the Fusion channel. Watch it on Hulu and YouTube if you do not have Fusion. Come to Spontaneanation Live Saturday, November 7th. These live shows are always so much fun, and they always sell out. Go to paulftompkins.com/live for tickets. Rate us all the places that you rate things. It helps the show out. Go to the forums. You can chat about the show with other like-minded people. You can, not other like-minded people. You can chat with like-minded people. I know they're other in that some of them aren't people. You can chat with people from different worlds and ghosts who think like you do. Oh, finally, a ghost who thinks like me. We're not arguing anymore, and his unfinished business is just having a great time on my couch. You can also donate to the show. It helps keep the shows free here at Earwolf, and it also lets Earwolf know that people like Spontaneanation. And if you donate, I'll give you a shout out on the air. That hasn't happened in quite a while. Thank you to Engineer Brett for engineering us all the way to the end of the show, which this is. Goodbye forever. Until next week, this is Paul F. Tompkins saying, Semper in Presenti!
Hello, podcast listeners. Now that your program has ended, why not listen to the best podcast in the universe? Improv for Humans.
Oh, welcome to Improv for Humans with Matt Besser. That's me.
Improv legend Matt Besser and his friends take your suggestions.
Three of the best improvisers in the world will be improvising off your suggestions given to me at Twitter, newspaper articles. We're gonna crap on YouTube
and turn them into long-form improv comedy.
Hello, 911. What's your emergency?
Look, I am being harassed by my bank.
Hold on a second. First, I need you to pick a site key picture.
Oh, jeez.
You can pick a boat. You can pick a candy cane. You can pick a pumpkin.
I'll take the boat. I will take the boat.
Please listen to all the options first, sir. You can pick a block of cheese, or you can pick a wheel of cheese.
Is the
I'm sorry,
I'll
sir.
take- I'll
that
still
you
take
only
the
had
vote.
you
I'll
only
take
had
the vote.
5
God
seconds.
damn it!
You only had 5 seconds.
God
The police
damn
cannot
it.
help you.
Listen to Improv for Humans on iTunes, earwolf.com, Howl, or your favorite podcast app.
This has been an Earwolf production. Executive producers Scott Ackerman, Adam Sachs, Chris Bannon, and Paul F. Tompkins. For more media and content, go to earwolf.com.